Here we go, Shiranui. Today we are going to play a free-to-play Shiranui deck because they are now out of the ban list. At least most of them. Solitaire is still at 2, but the deck is pretty good because now Squire is unlimited. And this is the best combo starter in the entire deck. After I play some of this free-to-play version, I will probably play an expensive version just for fun to climb to King of Games. So that's the plan for today. Okay, so before we start, let's actually put the deck next to screen. As always, I'm still a little bit hesitant of the ratio of some of the shiranui cards because here I'm just playing two Spirit Masters and two Spectral Sword, but you might want to play 3 because this is a combo version. If you're playing a control version, then probably don't play that many because they're bricks if you draw them without a discard. But yeah. And unfortunately, we can't play Shiranui's story. We can't play Ghost Meets Girl because it is from another mini box. But what we can play is Samurai Skull, which is more consistency. So this deck should be pretty consistent because we have 2 Solitaires, 2 Squires, and triple Samurai Skull, and all of them are combo starters. And you might want to play enemy controller, but if you're playing enemy controller, you will need to remove Needle Bug Nest. Because they're both limited to 1. Get key break. And for the little amount of back row we're playing, we can play Raigeki Break because it is in the same mini box. It's a really good staple trap. Allows us to destroy any card by discarding our Shiranui cards, which will help us set up our combo. And then we are also playing Katon, which helps us banish monsters from the graveyard. And we can use it to just banish the cards in our opponent's graveyard. It can banish any card, not just monsters. So you can use that to disrupt your opponent's graveyard, while also banishing your own, because all Shiranui monsters want to be banished. And then for the extra deck, we are just playing a bunch of Shiranui Synchro monsters and zombie Synchro monsters like Archfiend's Zombie Skull, and then some Link 2s like Pentastag and Cosmina. Pentastag and Cosmina. And then for the skill, we're playing Draw Send Fuck, just to help us draw into our Samurai Skull. Okay. Let me update the deck, and then we can begin the intro. Okay, and then I'll update the stats as well. The stats aren't right. Okay. The Link Fire Cat is not good in the deck. Well, now that you mention it, I probably should play that card. Honestly, you can just play any Link too, but yeah, I should probably play that card at the moment. So we'll just remove Pentastag and play the Link Fire Cat. Good idea. And then we'll update the deck. Okay. You can remove Pentastag and then add the Link to Link. And there we go. Deck finished. Wait, well, I guess let's begin the intro. As you can see right here, the ban list is now live. Enemy controller is now limited to 1, which is pretty sad as a free-to-play player. But we also got a bunch of cards unlimited, and one of them is Shiranui Squire. This is the best combo starter in the entire Shiranui deck, and it being unlimited means that you can play 3 of it while also playing 2 solitaires, which is also limited to 2. So this is a huge consistency boost for a Shiranui deck. Even though we can't play 3 Squires, we can still play 2 of them, because even though we can't play 3 Squires in this free-to-play version of the deck, we can still play 2, and that's still plenty, because we're also playing Samurai Skull, which helps us mill zombie monsters from our deck to the graveyard. In case you don't know what Shiranui does, it is a synchro archetype based on fire zombie monsters, using Spectral Sword from the graveyard to banish itself and another Shiranui monster to make your synchro monsters. And a lot of Shiranui and the Shiranui main deck monsters have effects when they're banished. Squire lets you discard a card and draw 1 card. Solitaire allows you to special summon a Shiranui from your banished pile. Samurai recycles any Shiranui monster from a graveyard. And Spirit Master destroys a face-up card on the field. This is our main form of disruption. We will banish it during our opponent's turn using cards like Samurai's on-field effect or Sealing Ceremony of Katon. This is a really good trap in our deck. It is just a R rarity continuous trap, so it is super easy to obtain. And once per turn you can banish a fire monster from your graveyard to banish any card from your opponent's graveyard. It doesn't have to be monsters, it can banish spells and traps as well. And not only does this disrupt our opponent's graveyard, If our opponent is playing decks like Photons, you can banish their Photon Dragon when they try to revive it. And it also triggers our Shiranui monsters effects. For example, we can pop cards with Spirit Master, we can cycle our hand with Squire, or we can Spectral Summon any banished Shiranui monsters with Solitaire. And we can also summon back banished Synchro monsters. It can summon any monster, and that effect is really good. And also, Raigeki Break is in the same mini box, so we can play 2 copies of it. It's just a good stable trap overall, and its discard cost can be useful when we want to discard our Spectral Sword if we draw it. And since Raigeki Break destroys any card, we can use it as a monster or back row removal. We're also playing some milling traps like Dice It and Needlebug Nest. You can replace Needlebug Nest with Econ if you want, because they're both limited to 1. But I like playing in Needlebug Nest because it helps enable your combos. And then for the extra deck, we're playing the Shiranui Synchro monsters. Let's start with Samurai Saga. It is a level 6. You'll summon it very often, using the effect of Squire to summon a tuner from your deck and then immediately Synchro Summon Samurai Saga. It doesn't have a good on-field effect, but it has quite a high attack for a level 6 monster, and also you can use it to climb into higher level Synchro monsters. Level 8 Synchro monster is Shogun Saga. Its main use is that it has a super high attack. So its base attack is 3000, which is already quite a lot, but it even has a attack boosting effect. By banishing a zombie type monster from a graveyard, it gains the same amount of attack. So this is a really powerful OTK tool, and even if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can return any banished zombie type monsters with 0 defense from your banish pile back to your graveyard. And for our boss monster, we can play Shiranui Sun Saga. It is level 10, but it is quite easy to summon using the graveyard effect of Spectral Sword, banishing itself, and a Shogun Saga. Or you can just have Shogun Saga and another level 2 tuner on field to summon Sun Saga. It has a board wipe effect when it is synchro summoned. No, when it's special summoned. When it is special summoned, it can be special summoned from the graveyard or synchro summoned. It doesn't matter how it is special summoned. It can still return any number of zombie type synchro monsters that are banished or in your graveyard, and then destroy equal amount of cards that your opponent controls. And one thing to remember is that this effect destroys exactly the amount of cards you return. So if you return more cards than your opponent, you cannot actually destroy any cards. For example, if your opponent only has 1 card on the field, and you return 2 cards with this effect, you cannot destroy 1 card. You must destroy 2 cards. That means you cannot destroy anything. And it also has a very, very annoying protection effect. When any zombie monsters you control destroyed by battle or card effect, instead you can banish a Shiranui monster from your graveyard. And this is not once per turn, so you can just keep doing that as long as you have Shiranui monsters in your graveyard. And since we have Link monsters now, we can also play some. Puzzlomino is just a good Link 2 monster in the game. It is also absolutely free to obtain, which is really good. It is monster removal. And also Doolittle Chimera. It has a attack boosting effect, which can help you OTK or beat over your opponent's monsters. And when it is destroyed, you can recycle any fire monster from your graveyard. And for the skill, since this deck doesn't require a specific skill, we can play Draw Sense Dark. When our life points is decreased by 1500, we can randomly draw a dark monster from a deck. And since we are only playing a singular dark monster, which is Samurai Skull, we are basically guaranteed to draw Samurai Skull when we activate our skill. And it can help us mill our Shiranui cards from our deck to start our combos. And also, if you have more Shiranui cards, you can play Triple Squire, and also you can play 3 copies of Shiranui Story. This is a really powerful quick play spell, which allows you to special summon Shiranuis from your deck. And in that case, you might want to play more Spirit Masters because you want to discard Spirit Master off your Shiranui Story. And then you might want to reduce a little bit of Samurai Skull, and then reduce the amount of Katon, and then remove some Raigeki Break. So if you are playing a more expensive version of this deck, your deck might look something like this. If you want to keep your deck 20 cards. But you can still always add more spells and traps, like staples. You can add Raigeki Break, you can add Book of Moon, you can add Warning Points, you can even add Crackdown if you have it. But for a 20 card combo Shiranui build, this is probably what you will have. And I have also posted this deck on DLF2P.com, my own website. So if you want to check it out or check some of the older decks that I have made in my channel, you can go to the link in the description. Okay, so there's the intro. We can just exit without saving. And then, yeah, there we go. Let's begin. And yeah, we're also playing Blue Eyes Matte, just to confuse our opponent. And yeah, now we didn't draw any of our starters, but we did draw Dice It, which means we can still set it and hope for the best. We'll not set any monsters, we'll just leave a single copy of Spectral Sword Shade in our hand for us to discard with Raigeki Break. And yeah, you're right, Shiranui is a really good deck to use for basically any character because of the availability of the skill. Okay, do we destroy this? I think we should. Let's activate Raigeki Break before our opponent gets a spell or trap negate. Yeah, let's do that. Because if he mills the spell trap negate, he will just negate my Dice It or negate my Katon, which isn't very good. And then he's gonna revive the VRT. I can chain Dice It. Yeah, otherwise he will destroy every single spell trap on the field. It's really annoying that Infernoids don't start a chain when they summon themselves, so I couldn't chain Katon when he's trying to summon Deviati. Okay. Let's activate the effect of Spectral Sword, targeting Shiranui Squire. And then he will negate. That is expected. Oh, but he has another one. Does he have another monster negate? Let's hope not. Oh, he can just banish my stuff from the graveyard. I don't think we can win this one. Yeah, then he summons back Deviat and then we die. Even though if we destroy something here, he can just revive, yeah. What we should have done is probably activate Katon as soon as we see Deviati in the graveyard. Yeah, we should probably have done that. We might have won if we preemptively banished our opponent's Deviati. But oh well. That's fine. Yeah, this deck is quite consistent. We are playing triple skull, double squire, double solitaire. As long as you draw one of those, you have your combo started. Or if you draw Needleblock Nest or Dice It, that could also work if you mill the cards you need. So even as a free-to-play deck, this deck is really consistent. And that is really good. Oh, he's playing Gagaga because Gagaga Head is unlimited now. I don't think that will help the deck a lot anyway. Ego Claw. What does this do? Once per turn, if a trap card... Oh, it negates traps! That's not good. Yeah, it negates traps. That's a bit of a problem. But we can still bait negate using Raigeki Break and then use Katon to banish Spirit Master from our graveyard, which we will mill right now. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but it's still annoying. And we'll just end turn here. And then he'll transform into Zexal. And then, let's see what he will do. MST. Oh, he's gonna... okay. Let's activate Katon, and then use the effect. Well, one good thing about Katon is that it banishes for cost. So even if our opponent negates it with Eagle Claw, we can still activate the effect of Spirit Master, because it is already banished as a cost. Yep, it is negated. That's fine. We still get to banish Spirit Master, and then we can pop our opponent's Utopia. Boom. Nice. And now if our opponent tries to summon any monster, we'll just pop it again with Raigeki Break. Oh, it's Karma Cut. Oh, he doesn't have anything else. Oh, does he know that if he Karma Cuts my Samurai Scout can activate its effect? It has an effect when it leaves the field by card effect. So that's why you never use an effect to remove Samurai Skull on the field. You always just run over it by battle. Otherwise, it'll summon another zombie from your deck. And things will get even worse for our opponent. Let's end this with Sun Saga, because we can. Shiranui Squire, summon our Spectral Sword from our deck. And then we will make our big boy Sun Saga. This is absolutely overkill at this point. Our opponent has no cards in their hand or field, but it's cool to summon Sun Saga again. And let's... Oh, come on! Why won't you let me deal lethal? Okay, this deck is really good as a free-to-play deck. Okay, we're going first. Ooh, we draw 2 disruptions. Technically, 1 pop and 1 graveyard banish. We can't destroy another card with Katon because we don't have Spirit Master in our graveyard. We'll just summon this in our EMV. And then set Raigeki Break, set Katon. End turn. Shiranui Cog. I'm just playing a Shiranui free-to-play deck. I probably won't get to King of Games with Shiranui. I'll probably play Crystons, because it just feels wrong to not play Crystons after it's unlimited. Oh, are you trying to summon something from a graveyard? How about no? I activate Katon, I banish my Squire, and then I banish his Gimmick Puppet. And that's amazing. And then Squire has its effect to draw a card and then discard a card. So let's draw one and then discard Samurai. So if he tries to make an Xyz right now, I'll just pop it. Or make his Link Monster, because now Gimmick Puppets have a Link Monster. And it's actually pretty cool. The Link Monster is actually pretty good for the Gimmick Puppet deck. But I don't see a lot of people playing Gimmick Puppets. Yeah, there's the Link. The Link Monster effect doesn't activate when it is summoned. It is a spell speed 1 effect, so I can just destroy it now to prevent him from activating its effect. So yeah, cool deck, but I'm still gonna win probably. Oh, he's having 3 cards. That's not cool, but not the end. I can. Let's see. Let's summon Solitaire, and then activate the effect of Solitaire to get the level 3 tuner. Yeah, we can get the level 3 tuner. And then we can activate the effect of Spectral Sword from our graveyard, and that enables our entire combo. We'll banish the Solitaire that we just sent to the graveyard. And then summon our second level 6 zombie Synchro Monster. And Solitaire will revive. Summon back. Yeah, we'll summon back the Spectral Sword. And yeah, this combo is made possible because we have extra Monster Zone. And then we can do it all over again. This time using the Samurai from our extra Monster Zone to summon Shogun from our extra Monster Zone. And then we will banish. Let's actually banish Spectral Sword. You'll see why in a minute. Oh, he's gonna compulse back my. Oh, that's actually okay. Oh, that's not okay. I lied. Triple compulse! Wow, this guy. You know what? Respect. Huge respect. Just casually draws 3 copies of compulse. But I still don't think he's going to win because I have Katon and Katon completely counters his deck. So I don't think 3 copies of compulse is going to save him. You know what? Let's banish the Destroy. It's 3 copies of compulse. I bet that's the only trap he's playing in the entire deck as well. Anyway, yeah, he probably can't win anyway because my singular Katon counters his entire deck. But it's funny how he's trying to win with his triple compulse. Anyway, yeah, we're winning games in Legend 1, which is really cool. Oh, what is our opponent playing? Oh, this hand is not very good. Oh, he is playing Rose Dragons. Yeah, he's playing Rose Dragons, but he didn't open with the optimal Rose Dragon combo, which is Rocks Rose discard, search White Rose. So he has to discard White Rose and then search Rock Rose, and then Rocks Rose summon back the white rose using the spell. But that's not optimal because you need to use a spell for this combo. Anyway, our opponent ends on Yazi. Well, good for us, we have Samurai, which banishes any monster it battles. Or we can just attack over it with our high attack Synchro monsters. All of them, Shogun Saga and Sun Saga have a higher attack, and Sun Saga destroys without targeting. So it's all good. What is he going to do with his singular Yanzi? Set one? Is he going to set one more? Let's hope not. Okay, he's setting two. Let's hope he ends turn now. Don't set three. Okay, two cards. We can probably play through two back row. Yeah, do we even make an extra deck monster right now, or do we just end? Huh. Let's actually just summon Samurai. And then set 2 paws. I reckon that's probably the best option we have. So we can discard Spirit Master and then banish it using... never mind, maybe we're not. Great, he's banishing my Katon. So at least I can still use my Raigeki Break to discard Spirit Master. Yeah, Shiranui is a pretty slow deck in today's standards in Duel Links. That's probably why they can be removed from the ban list and not too much will happen. Blizzard? Who even plays that card? I think we win. We don't even have to make any extra deck monster. We can just attack with our level 4 Shiranuis. Yeah, you just level 4 Shiranui beatdown. Who needs extra deck monsters when you have Spirit Master and Samurai? There we go. 3 wins. That's easy. Okay, there we go, we have enough replays for the video. Since we finished so early, we can probably play another deck. What should we play? Oh. We can probably play Dark Lords. Yeah, we can play Dark Lords. I'm thinking how a free-to-play Dark Lord deck would look like. You probably can't play Shell because if you want to play Banishment, you can't play Shell. So we might have to give up on Shell and play the other Dark Lord cards. If we want to play free-to-play Dark Lord. Or we can just not use Banishment, but that's not very good. Or yeah, or we can play Crystons. I kind of want to play Dark Lords though, because I'm going to play Crystons sooner anyway. So let's play Dark Lords. Oh, but what skill are we gonna play with Dark Lords? Oh. Destiny Draw, or should we play Draw Send Spell Trap? I reckon we should play Destiny Draw because while I would play Draw Send Spell Trap normally, but I can't play Triple Banishment, so Draw Send Spell Trap might not be that good. Anyway. Alistair something. Well, actually, I can play Invoked Element Sabers. Yeah, I can play Invoked Element Sabers. But I can't play Purgatrier. Well, the biggest problem of free-to-play Invoke decks is that I can't play Purgatrier. Because it's not in the same box as Alistair for some reason. Invoked Salad. Circle is limited to 3. And also they're not in the same box. Invoked Infernoid. Let's just play Dark Lords. Yeah, let's just play Dark Lords. Okay, Dark Lord. Oh, we can't play Desire, we can't play Superbia, we can't play Ishel. If we are playing Desire, if we are playing Banishment. But we probably need to play Banishment. Otherwise the deck won't work. And then to get a copy of Banishment to our hands, we'll play triple Ukobek and triple Amdusk. Dark Lord Contact, Sanctified Dark Lord, and then simple NAS 10, maybe some copies of this. Do we play Morningstar or do we not? We could play one copy. Oh wait, I meant to. Okay. Hey, what else do we play? We can play Reborn because we're not playing Ishel. And then wait, we can play Oda's Advanced Dragon. Just one copy to draw off of D-Draw. And then Alliance. Yeah, we can play Alliance. That's true. It's in the same box. What else is in the same box? I guess the Fortune Lady cards? Let's build the extra deck first before I finish the main deck. Because I can't think of anything to play. Okay, pause let me know, of course. Let's just play the Link package. The good old free-to-play Link package. There we go. And then yeah, we can play rank 3s because we are playing level 3s. Nightmare Shark, I guess. And then rank 6 and rank 7s and rank 6 and rank 7s. Uh, there aren't a lot of good rank 6 and rank 7s for free to play. So let's just play more ranked 3s. Let's see what links we can also play. Not a lot of good ones. Yeah, then one more Nightmare Shock, I guess. Yeah, we can't play Shell because free to play restrictions. What other cards can we play? Oh. I guess we can play Dice It to hopefully mill some good cards. What skill am I gonna use? Oh, that's simple. That's a simple question. There we go. Yeah, a skillful skill. But it's actually really it synergizes really well with the Dark Lord mechanic. So, it's pretty good. Oh, what else should we play? Dice It. Oh wait, we can probably just play hand traps. We can play White Princess. Oh wait, we can play Veil because we have no limit 3 cards. There we go. Yeah, since we're playing Destiny Draw, we can just play Veil. Yeah, that's complete the deck. That should be a full deck. I might not play Morningstar now that I think about it. I'll just play more Advanced Dragons. It's probably better if we're trying to OTK. Yeah, time to say hi to YouTube. Prepare. I'll just rename the deck. But before I begin the intro, I'll just... You missed a Draw Sensible Dark Lord? Well, I usually play that version, but because we are only playing a single copy of Banishment, D-Draw is probably better to make you guarantee drawing Banishment, even though it's only once per duel. Anyway. Deck building time on my website. Dark Lord. Dark Lord, Monster Reborn. Boxer Veil. And then, Forbidden Lands. Oh, no, that sounds good. And then the extra is just a bunch of random stuff. Puzzle, let me know. Power Code. Code Talker. Code Talker. Pentastack. Limited. Gaia Saber. Nightmare Shock. And one copy of Leviathan Dragon. Skill is D-Draw. There we go. Deck. Change deck. Okay. There's the deck. And then we'll just change the stats to... Okay. Prepare to say hi, YouTube. We're doing the intro now. Okay, let's begin. So another deck that got unlimited from the ban list is Dark Lords, specifically a copy of Dark Lord Itshell, and it's now limited to 1. That means you can play it alongside our limited 2, or that means you can play it with a limited 2 copy of Contact and Sanctified Dark Lord. But in this free-to-play version, we are not playing this card because another really good Dark Lord card, Banishment of the Dark Lords, is in a different box from Eggshell. So, so from our free-to-play rules, we can't play both of them in the same free-to-play deck. That's why we're not playing Ishel, and we're playing a copy of Banishment of the Dark Lords instead. So, for this version of free-to-play Dark Lords, instead of playing Ishel and Desires, we are playing Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon as our main OTK enabler. So you can tribute summon this card by tributing a level 5 or higher monster, similar to how Dark Lord Desire tributes any Dark Lord. Similar to how Dark Lord Desire tributes a fairy type monster to tribute summon itself, and then Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon has the effect to non-target destroy a monster your opponent controls and inflict damage equal to half of that monster's original attack. So it's a really good monster removal and helps you OTK a lot easier. So since we're playing a free-to-play version of the deck, we can only play a single copy of Banishment. So in order to get it to our hand, we can play triple copies of Uko back to send a Dark Lord card from our deck to graveyard when it is normal or special summoned, and then get that card back to the hand using Amdusk effect, discarding itself and another Dark Lord card to recycle the card that you sent off of Ukuback's effect. And most of the time, you will be searching Banishment from your deck. And then Banishment itself is a search spell that searches any Dark Lord card, which helps you set up your combo. And Dark Lord Contact lets you special monsters from your graveyard. The Sanctified Dark Lord is a negate that also heals you. And also these free spells can be reused over and over again with the effects of your Dark Lord monsters. During either player's turn, you can pay 1,000 life points to copy the effect of a Dark Lord spell or trap in your graveyard, which means you can search 2 cards using a single copy of Banishment, because you can activate a single copy and then recycle its effect again using a Dark Lord monster. You can also special summon more monsters from your graveyard and use it as a quick effect negate. And since you're paying so many life points using the effect of Dark Lords, you can heal back yourself using the Sanctified Dark Lord, and also trigger the skill Destiny Draw. So this deck synergizes especially well with Destiny Draw because when your life points decrease by 2,000, you can draw any card you want during your next draw phase. Instead of Destiny Draw, you can also play Draw Sense Spell Trap to guarantee yourself to draw a spell or trap next turn. And the good thing about spell or trap Draw Sense is that it is not once per duel, so you can just keep using the skill as long as you pay life points. But since we're not playing free copies of Banishment, we're not using the skill. Normally, if you play triple Banishment and no other spells except Dark Lord spells, I would recommend playing Draw Sense Spell Trap. So you're basically guaranteed to draw a Banishment every draw phase, unless you're super unlucky and draw the Sanctified Dark Lord. So since we're playing Destiny Draw, we can also play some hand traps like Battle and Voxer Veil. Since we're not playing any limited free cards, we can play this card. And also, since we're not playing Ishel, we can instead play Monster Reborn. It is just another way for you to summon back your Dark Lords from your graveyard. And Forbidden Lands is also in the same box as the other Dark Lord. Forbidden Lands is also in the same box as your Banishment. It is in Valhalla Calling. So we are playing a single copy of lands. And if our opponent has a lot of back row, we can just get it to our hand using Destiny Draw to protect our own monsters. And this deck doesn't use the extra deck a lot, so we're just playing a bunch of generic stuff. the generic Link package, and also just some rank 3 Exceed monsters, because we are playing a level 3 monster in Ukobak. And if you have more copies of Dark Lord Banishment, of course you will want to play 3 copies of it, and then remove Monster Reborn. And then remove Monster Reborn to play a single copy of Ishel. And then you can remove Advanced Dragon to play Desires, because Desires is also searchable with the Dark Lord spell. So your deck might look a bit like this, maybe not even play lands. Yeah, so your deck might look a bit like this. And instead of Destiny Draw, you can choose to use Draw Send Spell or Trap, because we're only playing 5 spell or traps if you're playing triple banishment. So there is a 4 in 5 chance that you will draw a banishment or a contract. So yeah, let's exit without saving, so we go back to the free-to-play version. So yeah, this is my free-to-play Dark Lord deck. I've also made a free-to-play Shiranui deck, which I have already made a video on. Or you can check my website, DLF2P to check my older decks that I have posted in my channel. The link is in the description. Okay, there we go. Intro done. Time for some games. Oh, we're going first. I'm not sure what to do with this hand. I'm tempted to just end turn, because we can't do a lot with this hand. Yeah, just end turn and see if our opponent triggers our D-Show. Which they will probably not do. Oh, our opponent is playing Shiranui. That's pretty nice. If he attacks us with his Synchro Monster, we can use D-Draw. So let's hope he does that. Yeah, if he attacks us with his Synchro Monster... Oh, he doesn't, he's smart. Oh, but we drew our Ukobak, which means we can search what we need. Here is the Ukobak Amdus combo. So basically, you summon Ukobak, you mill Banishment. Since we're only playing a single copy, we need to have access to it. So we send that to the graveyard, and then we discard our Amdus along with another Dark Lord to get back our Banishment. And then we can use the effect of Banishment to search our copy of Contact. Oh, our opponent is actually going to Cosmic Cyclone us. That's terrible because we're only playing a single copy of this card. So now that it's banished, we can't use it anymore. Normally, if you're playing triple copies of Banishment, you can just use it again. use another copy, but we don't have more copies of Banishment, which really sucks. Oh, he's activating Floodgates. We'll just Chain Nest him and summon another. And what we're going to do is crash into his Synchro Monster, so that firstly it triggers our D-Draw, and also it gets rid of our low attack monster. Otherwise he can just make Samurai Saga, and otherwise he can just make his Shogun Saga and attack over my low attack monster and deal enough for a lethal. Because his Shogun Saga can have a ton of attack, way more than lethal if he attacks into my Ukobak. So we'll just crash into his Samurai Saga, trigger our D-Draw, and then leave 2 defense position monsters on our field. And hopefully we can survive. Just hopefully. We still don't have much hope. Yeah, he's gonna make, that's the end. He can make Sun Saga pop too. Maybe if he didn't Cosmic us, we would be able to draw Search and Negate. What is he gonna make? Oh, set 3, that's not really good. We can't actually do anything with this hand, so let's just skip this one. We would have a chance if we actually drew a Dark Lord. Yeah, without free banishment, this deck isn't very consistent. Oh, we actually drew banishment. That's wonderful. We might actually OTK our opponent, but we don't have Desire, which is a problem when we're trying to OTK our opponent. But anyway, we did draw Sanctified Dark Lord, which is a negate. So our hand is actually really good this time. He's gonna make Crystal 0, and then probably overlay another full armored. Yeah, full armored Crystal 0 Lancer. And it will have a very annoying protection effect, but we can negate the protection using Sanctify. So that doesn't really matter a lot. Anyway, let's use Banishment. We'll search the Revive spell. And then we will use Nastin. Discard, discard, summon an attack. Does he have a response? I don't think he does. Let's see if we can OTK our opponent. Let's use Nastin. We'll use a trap, and then we'll negate the Xyz monster. He doesn't have a response. Oh, we might win this one. Since his protection effect is now negated, we can Tribute Summon Oddai's Advanced Dragon. And then destroy his Xyz monster. And then deal a bit of effect damage. And then, let's just keep the contact in our hand. And then just attack directly. There we go, we won! We actually won with this. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, yes, our friend is playing. Well, at least Raw is now limited to 1, so you can't play that. This hand is not really good, but we still have Veil and Lance, which is good against a Salad deck without Raw, because Lance cannot be responded when your opponent Raw cannot be responded when we use Lance. But since they can't play Raw, so Lance will be really good. Yeah. For me personally, I think salads aren't good at all after the ban list. And people who are still playing salads are still just coping. The deck ceiling is so low. Their monsters have such low attack. And they don't even have good one-card combos, so they can't even set free. Oh, we actually drew Banishment again. Oh wow, that's amazing. Oh, what do we actually search here? That's the problem. Well, we don't have 2 other Dark Orb monsters, so we can't summon Nastin. We also have nothing to revive with Contact. You know what? Let's get Uko back and then mill some cards. Because we have a Battling Boxer in our hand, we are pretty safe even if we don't do much this turn. Let's actually dump Nastin. And then let's not set our plans, just end turn. The fact that Sars can turn on Needle Sealing against every deck makes them still relevant. Well, that's pretty much the equivalent of just drawing it out, right? Needle Sling is not searchable, and if the deck is only good when you get a non-searchable staple trap, that's not saying a lot about the deck. And it's not like the Needle Sealing can't be countered by just any generic anti-back row spell card, right? It still dies to MST, you can still protect it with Lance, and it's effect destruction, so some cards are immune to it as well. The resource generation is crazy. Well, they generate a lot of link material, but they don't have good monsters to use them with. The most they can do is maybe one rank 4, along with maybe a link 2 or a link 3. And the entire deck is just so graveyard reliant. They just die to any form of graveyard, just anti-graveyard tech. If you're playing in a tournament, you can just side DD Crow and the deck just dies. Oh, he has made a big mistake. He has made a huge mistake of summoning Heatleo first, attacking with Heatleo first. Because now I can summon my Veil and he can't beat over my Veil. And now we can use D-Draw and get whatever we want. Let's get... We can actually grab Reborn here, since we're playing Reborn. And then... we will activate Monster Reborn! We will Reborn on Nas10. And then, let's see if our opponent has any response for that. Oh, they use Karma Cut. Do we actually let him? No, I don't think we'll let him. Let's just use Lance. Lance him. And then he books me, okay? That's fine. Because if he Book of Moons my monster, it won't be banished by Karma Cut, so that works in my favor. Anyway, we basically win this one. Let's just get Contact. Yeah, it's the wrong order. He's a pretty bad Salt player. And then he has Gazelle, okay. He still has a Balonix in the graveyard, which means he can protect against my All Dies Advance. But we can still summon it to attempt to waste his Balonix. Yep, there goes his Balonix. And then let's see if we can actually deal enough. Probably not. Oh. Let me think for a while here. Something we do is we can use the effect of Odd Eyes Advance to okay, let's do this. We can Amdusk, we can discard our Uko back, and then we can grab back Amdusk. Or we can grab Nasten. We just grab back Amdusk. Okay, let's grab back Amdusk. And then we activate Contact. We revive our Uko back. And then Uko back. Send Sanctified Dark Lord. Yeah, Sanctified Dark Lord. And then we make a Link 2. We will make just Code Talker. Oh no, we're running out of time. We should be quick. Okay, we'll attack this with that. And then Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon's Effect. Special Summon. And then I'll attack his Security Dragon. And then I'll enter. We'll just turn off the toggle so we don't lose to the timer. And let's see what our opponent is going to do with our negate. Because we do have a negate in our graveyard. So as soon as we see a monster that we need to get rid of, we will turn on the toggle and then negate his stuff. We can let his Sunlight Wolf resolve, that's fine. But I think he's gonna make an Xyz monster. Or he's just gonna summon another Heat Leader. Yeah, he might be trying to make... He might try to make Rebellion. But I have a negate, so that does not matter. Boxy, okay. Boxy discards Gazelle. Let's turn the toggle back. He's probably gonna make an Xyz or make a Link. Okay, he's making Heat Leader. Let's contact into Nasten. And then he's gonna make Heat Leader again. We'll just negate Heat Leader. Even if he makes Rebellion, that's not enough attack. Yeah, you can still try, but it's not gonna work because I negated his effect. Yeah, even if he makes Rebellion and then gains the attack of Advanced Dragon, I will still have 800 life points left. So I will be safe. Well, another problem is how do I deal with his Rebellion Xyz Dragon, right? I don't know if I can out his 4000 attack Rebellion with a set card. Oh, that's not enough damage. Come on! Oh, that's Advanced Dragon! And Dusk is not gonna help us. At all. This is not gonna help us at all. I think we're dead. I think we're actually dead here. Oh, we don't have an out to Dark Rebellion. Yeah, we don't have an out to Dark Rebellion. Yeah. That's pretty sad. We might still have a chance if we actually draw Advanced Dragon. But, I mean, we still only have a single copy in our deck, so... Yeah. Question, why not draw Sense Banishment instead of D-Drop? Yeah, it's not good in free-to-play builds because we're only playing a single copy of Banishment. And also, if you play D-Draw, you can get Lance if your opponent has a lot of back row. You can get that's Advanced Dragon if you don't have it in your hand. Or you can get the regular Monster Reborn. So you can Reborn and then Contact. So you have 2 Reborn spells. It's just more versatile in a free-to-play deck. Now let's just end turn. I'm feeling pretty confident with my Veil in my hand. Oh, you're spelling Yosenjus. Make a Battle Botter Veil. Gain a bit of life points. And then he has an OEM, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Now I can cycle my D-Draw. I mean, I can cycle my Banishment. First, I will grab a Banishment. And then I will grab my Oko back. And then I will I'll discard them both and then summon Nostin. And then I will activate Nostin, use the search, grab let's grab the protection. And then we'll use contact to revive back the acrobat. And then mill the banishment. So it's ready for us to use the next turn. And then we can normal summon protection as well, but do we want to do that? I mean, why not? Let's do that. Let's tribute summon. And then we can just go to battle. Oh, opponent is going to use Kite Roy. And then Kite Roy again. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident because I have a negate, and a negate is all you need to stop your Senju player. A singular negate will stop your Senju player's entire combo, unless they have Lava Golem or Santa Claus or something like that. But otherwise, a singular negate is all you need. Yeah, he tries to summon something, and then we activate, we negate, and then the end. He tries to attack. Okay, go for it. I guess he wants his field to be empty to use his trap card. Let's grab the trap. Oh, we got a veil. Let's use the effect of the Dark Lord. No, let's set one and attack. Yeah, let's set one and then we attack. And he Sword Sting. Yeah, that's expected. And then our chain Nostin, shuffle back to contact. Special summon my Ukerback. And then Ukerback effect, mill my banishment. And then it all goes full circle. And he tries to summon something again. And the cycle continues. I send the Uker back. It's fine if even if he attacks me because I have Veil in my hand. So he will probably try to attack me. But I have a Veil, so... Yeah, he probably doesn't know Izna has another effect. Probably because he's a Legend 1 player. Ooh, we drew the contact. pretty nice. Guess we'll now summon Nas 10, and then I couldn't use the effect now because if we use the effect now, we won't have enough life points to negate. So let's just battle and get rid of his Karma one, and then we'll negate him again and again and again until he realizes that he could stop my negate by discarding Isna. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I'll use the effect of Nelston. Nelston contact, summon back. And then the Dark Lord effect. Add the trap to my hand. And then I guess we can make a link too. Yeah, but I think we probably shouldn't. We just set our trap and then attack. Yeah, he has Isna in his hand, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He has no idea. Oh! Galaxy Cyclone! He drew it. But does he have something to summon? Oh, he does. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, he drew Galaxy Cyclone! Okay, okay. I guess. He probably would have won anyway if he knew Isna has a second effect that prevents me from negating his monsters. But I guess that's Legend 1 players for you. Yep, Legend 1. Look at his extra deck! Look at what he's playing! He's playing 2 Diamond Crab Kings! He's not even playing a single, he's playing 2! This is playing 2 Diamond Crab Kings! This guy loves Diamond Crab King so much that he's playing 2 copies of it. Is he countering the Invisible Towers meta? Playing 2 Diamond Crab Kings? And then what? Maystroke? Oh yeah, Tiger King such as the tanky. It's 2 Diamond Crab Kings! Is it in the same box as no, it's not. It's not. And yeah, we lost to this, so I probably shouldn't laugh at this too much. Well, we wouldn't have lost to it if we actually played a more expensive version of the deck. But anyway, I have to go now, so let's rate someone before we go. Oh. Any suggestions on who we should rate? If no one is going to suggest anyone, I'll just randomly pick someone. So yeah, there's only Alpha. So let's do Alpha, I guess. So okay, let's go. There are not many other people streaming at this time. I mean, I think I'm the I'm the dueling streamer with the most amount of viewers now, currently. And I would have 15, so that's not a lot. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.